All right, so training in quarantine, no problem. You got all the time in the world. So here I'm going to give you some basic techniques that you can do from a small and confined space. Right here, we're going to do a Geri front snap kick, both sides, of course. You know, you pick a number 10, 8, 5, how many ever you want. Remember that a little bit of something's a lot better than a whole lot of nothing. So, you know, even if you only do a half hour, it's better than not doing anything. So we're going to do a little Mawashi Geri roundhouse kick. And so you want to make sure that you get all your kicks in. If you do your kicks first, you're going to be warmed up because they require more energy than I think some of the other types of exercises because your whole body is involved in it. So you're really going to get a good cardiovascular workout by doing lots of kicks. And I recommend doing as many as possible because the only way that you're going to get good at them is through practice. And I mean repetition. When I was younger and I was getting ready for my first black belt test, I would do 1,000 kicks a day and 1,000 punches every day, 365 days before the test. And that's the way that you improve your technique. Side thrust kick, one of the harder techniques. My Yoko Kikomi. Got to practice it. Got to do it. The only way you're going to get good at it is by doing it. And a lot of people don't understand that. You know, they think, oh, it's just going to come naturally, but it doesn't. These kicks separate a brown belt from a black belt. Side thrust kick. Doing a good side thrust kick is going to get you your black belt. So you got to practice over and over again. Repetition. Pop, 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 pop. Keep on going. By doing this, you're going to build up immense stamina and excellent cardiovascular fitness because they're not easy. And then, of course, you don't want to forget your reverse punch. This is just a nice slow motion movement, stretching it out, opening up the hip. Hamini to Shomen, Hamini, Shomen. So you want to get that hip rotation from that 45-degree angle to that forward stance. And then you can try jab, reverse punch. You know, do both sides. You want to do the left and the right. And you want to work it slow and hard. And then there's some drills that you can do just standing up, like triple block, triple punch. This is a very fun drill you can do by yourself, and it's even more fun when you do it with another individual. And then practice, if you're practicing your blocks and punches, make them multiples. Here I'm doing multiples of three down blocks, three punches. And that increases the load and of the exercise that you're doing, and it gives you more stamina. And here we're going to do Haito, Shoto, Haito, Shoto. And notice I'm just standing in a natural position and doing these. This is for, let's say you're in your house and you don't have a lot of room. So you can do these type of exercises. Here's back stance with a spear hand. And we're going to add the Kazami Geri in a second here. And so you can just, you know, switch it up. You can do just back stance, or you can add all these different little movements with it and increase the load of the exercise. Practice does make perfect. You can practice any of your moving drills standing in place and just shifting your feet. Here I'm going to do outside block, front stance, shift to Kibidachi elbow strike, back fist, back to front stance Yakuzuki, and then over again. And just over and over, bam, bam, keep on doing them, getting stronger. So you want to practice this stuff over and over again. These are the basic forms that you have to do for the black belt test. Here's just stepping forward, stepping back, outside block. You want to practice all your blocks. Do your outside block, and then of course you want to do your inside block. Same thing. Here's a little bit different angle. And of course stepping lunge punch. Inside block, stepping lunge punch. Uchi-uki and Junzuki. So all these things are important. You have to practice everything. Kick, down block. Mayak Geri, Gidan Barai. Mayak Geri, Gidan Barai. So practice forward movement, backwards movement. And then also don't forget your elbow strikes. Elbow strikes are important. Look how many there are in the kata. So you should practice them in your drills also. And you can make up all kinds of different variations of drills. Here's one where I just shift from one side to the other, just doing a Empi Uchi. I remember one summer camp that Mr. Yaguchi taught. We did elbow strikes for the whole beginning of the class. Kazami Geri and then Mayak Geri in place. So we're doing a front jab kick and then we're doing a snap kick from the back leg. And this is an excellent exercise to build cardiovascular stamina. Next, we're going to do some one-step kumite by shifting from two different 45-degree angles, then straight back, and then shifting it up a little bit different. And we're going to do that with a number of different techniques. You can do it with punching to the face, punching to the body, or kicking. Here's kicking. A little bit different. And then we'll do it one more time for you after this. Down block, Geri, then shift to the other side, same thing, down block, Geri. Then shift straight back, down block, Geri. And the next one we're going to shift, but we're going to shift out and then punch. That's it.